A New York mom says her son's Catholic school headmaster forced him to kneel while apologizing to a teacher and later explained the punishment was an African way. The headmaster is white. The little boy is black. The Daily News is reporting Headmaster John Holian of Long Island's St. Martin de Porres Marianés School was placed on temporary leave after details of the incident came to light. The boy's mother, her name is Trisha Paul. Her son is 11 years old, and she says the incident happened back on February 25th. She says her son's English teacher reprimanded him for working on the wrong assignment, ripped up the paper, and marched him to Holian's office, where the headmaster told the sixth grader to get on his knees and apologize to the teacher. Paul then says Holian told her child he'd learned the approach from a Nigerian father who said it was an African way of apologizing. According to ABC7 in New York, the mother also says, once he started mentioning this African family, that's when it just clicked. She said she's Haitian American and said, this is not at all a normal procedure. And she felt that it wasn't relevant at all. She says, she questioned whether he was generalizing that everyone who is black is African. And she said that's when she realized something is not right with this situation.
Yeah, definitely want to remember the situation. I know an incident when I was in second grade. I was riding on someone's back in school, dropped me to my knee, broke my knee. Right? I'm in the office and I'm asking for water, and my principal made me crawl to get water at that time, right? So I say that to say this: what are we teaching? What are we showing our kids? Like, what teachers do we have in charge that are going to do things like that?
Horrible.
Yeah, because my mom came up there and almost went to jail due to that situation because she's ready to put her foot in you know where. But you think about it, I don't understand why this man would even think that way or react that way or even say this.
There's going to be this general push to just protect kids, to forgive kids, to allow kids to make mistakes, to allow kids to be kids, and to also create boundaries and rules and hold strong to those rules, but in a way that is conducive to learning and feeling loved and supported,
I agree. Honestly, just Romeo, I know you, of course, was the first thought, as a father, just thinking about sending your child to school and having to pick them up and almost, like you said, want to, put a foot somewhere. I mean, I just can't believe, between this, the slave stories, I don't know what's going on in schools right now. I feel like if I had children, they would be homeschooled 1,000%.
Prominent Dallas attorney who has represented the families of black people killed by police officers says he is running for Texas Attorney General. Lee Merritt announced over the weekend that he plans to challenge Republican Attorney General Ken Paxton after mentioning the idea during a protest Friday over a man's death in a suburban Dallas jail. Merritt has forged a national profile as an advocate for people killed in interactions with law enforcement, including Botham Jean, a Dallas man fatally shot by an off-duty police officer in his own apartment, and Tatiana Jefferson, a Fort Worth woman who died after an officer shot her through the back window of her home. Texas deserves an attorney general that will fight for the constitutional rights of all citizens, Merritt tweeted on Saturday. It is unclear whether Merritt, who supported Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders during the Democratic presidential primary in 2019, will seek or receive support from the state party for his run. He has not responded to requests for comment from the Associated Press.